Okay, I actually gotta see.
Now. You got people on my screen.
Alright, let me see.
Alright, let me see. Okay. A lot of people have reacted to this. I've seen other people do it before, but I forgot that the song existed until you showed me.
Yeah.
This is by far the worst one.
Did we put this on stream like ages ago?
Probably.
We did this on stream
I bet we did like a couple years ago.
Oh, just like this. A pippy pippy poppin', whippy whippy snippin' stoppin'.
I wasn't taught how to get a job.
I wasn't taught how to get a job.
I wasn't taught how to give a blowjob. Okay, first of all, is that a thing anywhere in the world? Besides like, you know, how to maybe be professional and how to, maybe like business classes, but how to get a job. Apply! Fill out an application!
I can remember dissecting a frog. I wasn't.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Dissecting frogs, that's actually important, you fucking idiot. Two things can be true.
Taught how to pay tax.
It's automatic! It comes out of your paycheck. And then when it's time for tax season, you hire someone to do it, or you use TurboTax for free! It's easy. You just go to www.turbotax.com. TurboTax. God fucking damn it, TurboTax. It walks you through it. It's so convenient. I use it every year. Okay. The only problem is they try and rip you off. Like, they'll be like, okay, so you need the deluxe package. No, I don't! I want the free version.
I'm just gonna say this early.
I'm doing an ad for TurboTax because I'm so mad at this motherfucker.
Okay. I'm just gonna get this off my chest. Okay. This nigga would not have paid attention to taxes in school.
Exactly!
Okay? He cannot convince me.
Exactly! He'd be playing Pokemon on his fucking DS!
This nigga acting like he's gonna be all studious the minute fucking taxes
Teachers!
in the conversation.
Oh my god!
I
don't want to learn about history. Can you just tell me how to pay my taxes that I don't fucking pay? Jesus, okay, if you have 0 parental figures in your life, it sucks for you, but like you're the fucking minority. Anybody could tell you how to do it. Jesus Christ. Okay.
But I know loads about Shakespeare's classics.
What? Do you?
I was never
pop quiz. Okay. What fucking city did Romeo and Juliet take place in? Verona.
Taught how to vote. They devoted that time.
Alright, pause it.
Okay, another one. I wasn't taught how to vote. It's in the mail. They send it to you, and you fucking scribble on it, and you send it back, or you go to the place, and there's literally people standing there that tell you how to do it. Jesus. Fucking stupidest lyrics of all time. I hate this song with a passion.
I'm to defining isotopes. I wasn't taught how to look after my health, but
okay, it's the school's fault that you eat nothing but fucking Doritos and G Fuel, fucking loser.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, okay, I don't like the argument when people talk about like, God, why do we have to learn about fucking history and science and all this stupid shit that doesn't matter? Like, okay, there is some unnecessary stuff in schools, but you need to have a fucking sample size or just like a sample of pretty much everything for interests, because you don't, like, what, you're gonna go to college and be like, well, I've never taken a single class on science in my entire life, but for some reason I want to go major in science. Like, no, they need to teach, like, and you should know the basics. You need to know literally basic shit about science and social studies. You need, the fact that most Americans can't point out their own, like, other states on a map is unbelievable to me. They're really fucking bad with social studies and geography. History, nobody pays attention to. In fact, the history they push is just whatever the fuck the government tells them to tell the fucking kids. You know? They're gonna ignore a lot of shit in history class and just focus on stupid shit nobody cares about. Or the fucking Holocaust. I swear to God, I had a Holocaust thing in every history class I've ever had and English class I've ever had. Kind of weird. And then, yeah, they made us listen to Kanye West's entire discography. No. Yeah. Do you remember Kanye 101? That was a crazy class. But it's just
the kids don't, but we do.
No, listen, there's huge problems with public school. Like, I'm trying to explain this. Yes, they do stupid shit, but like, to complain about the subject matter, you need to know basic math. You probably don't need to know calculus. But hey, for the people who want to go into that, it's good to have, like, oh, I like this or I don't like this. Now you know. You have to try it, you know? Jesus.
Never spent a lesson on current events.
He did not just say that.
These niggas would not.
I have to pause after every line and destroy it. Current events? What? That's never been a subject in any school in human history. Why do you need to know? He looks deranged here.
Whoops.
Current events. Look at your phone. Look at the internet. Read the newspaper. That's current events. You don't need to go to fucking school for that. It's free, and it's constantly being beamed on your face 24/7. Turn on the fucking TV.
Then I studied the old American West.
That's based.
Exactly. That was literally.
Everybody likes the American West.
Yeah. Cowboys? That's the one thing I want to learn about in school.
I was never taught what laws there are.
This is my least favorite part. He repeats it 3 times like it's just so mind-blowing. I was never taught what laws there are. Okay, let me list off every single fucking law and clause in the American Constitution and your state's Constitution. You need to memorize them and be quizzed on them so you know which laws not to break. Don't murder, don't fucking steal. Basic shit, dude. That's all you need to know. And you know what?
Okay, yo.
If you didn't know you were breaking a law, you cannot be charged with it, you fucking dumbass.
I was
Okay,
What are you saying?
Can you imagine if like someone just said like a video came out at some point where someone's like, yeah, Boyinaband convinced me to drop out of school and ruined my fucking life. I dropped out of high school and now my life is fucking over.
We should make that.
Yeah, we should.
We should actually just make that. Be like, okay.
Be really depressed. Be like,
I'm
we're both
fucking
high school
homeless right
dropouts.
now because I listen to this song like 10 times a day, every day, and it just ruined my life. I started rapping it in the middle of class, like loudly as protest, like while the teacher was
Starts
trying to
raping
teach.
loudly?
Yeah, starts raping.
never taught what laws there are. Let me repeat.
I was never taught Colaws there.
Taught the laws for the country I live in, but I know how Henry VIII killed his women.
Based.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Glad
That's your own country's history. You sound British, so you should probably know the major monarchs in your country's history. Like, you know, we know our presidents for the most part.
that's in my head instead of financial advice.
That's the one point he might have to make is financial advice. That should be a class, you know, how not to be fucking stupid with your money, saving, credit card interest, how all that shit works. And that actually is a class in a lot of schools. It's not required, which sucks. It should be required. That's the one slight point this man has in this entire song, I swear to God.
I was shown the wavelengths of different hues of light, but I was never taught my human rights. Apparently there's 30. Do you know them?
I was never taught my human rights. Fucking loser.
Okay, abortion, access to eating adrenochrome, access to consuming babies, eating foreskin. Oh!
How come we both recite them by rote? I know igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks, yet
Don't diss the rocks. Okay, geology is fucking cool, you fucking fuck! I love sedimentary rocks! Well, hold on, let me take a break from this while I can, look at some real quick. I wasn't taught how to get cock. I wasn't taught how to get cutty. Okay, I wasn't taught what the age of consent laws were. Let me repeat. I wasn't taught the age of consent laws, Your Honor. So therefore, I can.
I wasn't taught how to be a Discord groomer. I was never taught how to groom little girls.
Oh my God.
I was never taught how Jeffrey Epstein got to the fucking top. Fuck. That should have been me.
I don't know squat about trading stocks or how money works at all.
Google it! Google!
Oh, where does it come from? How does the thing that motivates the world function? Not taught to budget and disperse my earnings. I was too busy there rehearsing cursive, didn't.
The only thing with cursive is that, okay, I was born in the wrong fucking generation, okay? Now, we're actually, like, in the weird, like, transitional period where cursive isn't necessary anymore, but, like, it was still thought of as that when we were kids. Because, like, old people also use cursive, but, I mean, computers are in classrooms now. Nobody needs to know cursive, and they're completely phasing it out. But when I was in 3rd grade, we had to fucking learn it for an entire semester. So I can write in cursive now, for the most part. I think I forgot some letters.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, Morty?
I hate, like, how magical this nigga looks. For some reason, like, it just pisses me off.
It's like a unicorn. I hate how, like, horny I am right now.
He's a kid and what an affidavit is, but I spent days on what the quadratic equation is.
Honestly, I think the quadratic equation only exists so you can flex on people. What?
Imagine if your daughter was, like, dating this dude. Like, the worst nightmare ever.
Imagine if your daughter was this dude.
He's just trying to get, like, into arguments with you. Just...
Okay, Like, yeah,
Okay.
at the dinner table at
Fucking
Thanksgiving. Alright. I wasn't taught how to cut a fucking turkey!
It's a b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. They make
I guarantee he had to Google what the quadratic formula was before he made this song, because he fucking forgot.
you learn that over basic first aid or how
They teach basic first aid! Fuck you, that's a thing they do. I had a lifeguard training class, dude, that we had to learn CPR.
to recognize the most deadly mental disorders or diseases.
Okay. There's psychology classes in most high schools. How to identify. First, why are you taking all of this upon yourself? There are literally people whose job this is that they went to college for. High school is not meant to be a fucking major, you asshole.
With preventable causes, or how to buy a house with a mortgage.
I did have to learn that in math class. What?
No black people, preventable causes.
If I could afford it, because abstract maths was deemed more important than advice that would literally save thousands of lives.
Literally.
Hold on.
Recognize the most deadly mental disorders or diseases with preventable causes, or how to buy a house with
What the fuck are you gonna do about a disease? I can tell you all about it. It's not like you're gonna do anything, you fucking idiot.
mortgage. If I could afford it, because abstract maths was deemed more important than advice that would literally save thousands of lives. But it's cool, because now I could tell you if the number of unnecessary deaths caused by that choice was prime.
Oh shit!
Never taught present day practical medicines, but I was
That's because you didn't go to medical school. You're not a doctor. You shut the fuck
told
up.
what the ancient Hippocratic method is.
Okay.
I've got a headache,
Hippocratic
the pain is
method is-
ceaseless. What should I take? Maybe try some leeches.
Leeches?
Literally straw man. This entire song is a straw man argument. Okay, teacher, I have a headache. Well, they used leeches back in the day. That never happens. Okay, go to the nurse's office. They're gonna give you a Tylenol, you fucking dumbass. You're a child.
Could we discuss domestic abuse and get the facts, or how to help my depressed friend with a mental state?
No! You're not a professional! You shouldn't know that stuff! There's peoples whose job it is! God damn it!
No, but learn mental maths, because you won't have a calculator with you every day.
Again, a product of being in, like, the crossover generation between boomers and zoomers.
They say it's not the kids, the parents are the problem. Then if you taught the kids to parent, that's the problem solved then.
Okay, we should teach kids how to be good parents. That's extremely subjective, and it would be very controversial.
Well, they
I
say
don't think that's a fucking public school's job. I think that's more of a different organization's job.
advice about using a condom, but not for when you actually have a kid when you want one. I'm only fluent in this language. For serious, the rest of the world speaks too. Do you think
Hey, 16-year-old kids, we're gonna teach you how to change diapers and take care of babies, since all of you are gonna be doing that pretty soon.
I'm an idiot? He chose the solo over the political
Okay,
system, so like...
He says he only knows like one language. Like, dude, they teach like French and Spanish in school.
Dude,
you
they
fucking
literally
tit.
force you to take another world language. You have to have 4 credits by the time you graduate.
Basically, he's saying I didn't pay
I don't know
attention.
what I'm voting
I don't know what I'm voting on. Read!
on, which policies exist or how to make them change me.
He acts like there's no... He acts like public high school is the only resource in the entire world for any information. And if you are not told it in public high school, you're lost forever. You're never gonna figure it out. Fucking idiot.
Oui, je parle un peu de français. So at 18, I was expected to elect a representative for a system I had never, ever been presented with.
You are not forced to vote. You don't have to vote. If you don't know what you're voting on, you don't have to vote. You fucking asshole. Okay.
Okay, we need this guy and Tom McDonald on the same track.
All right. This dude is
Now-
the Tom McDonald, butt ass naked, covered in oil. Who's winning the twerk?
Okay, this guy's actually like the liberal Tom McDonald though. Like, ironically. I don't mean that as I don't mean it positive in Tom McDonald's favor either. Right.
Wait, what? Okay, I know that sounds bad.
He's bad.
You're not a Tom McDonald fan? What?
But I won't take it. I'll tell everyone my childhood was wasted.
Dude, yeah, this dude said he's a... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. He's like a cross between Zuko and Mordecai.
Sharing everywhere how I was educated and insist these pointless things don't stay in school.
You know what's gonna piss me off even more than this is when I look in the comments, alright? Let's... Guys, he was never taught what laws are. Okay, at least the first comment is making fun of him. Everyone keeps saying this aged well. Don't you know that David hates it when things age? What is that implying? Did he get caught for... I'm so happy he's thinking about the children. Yo, did he get caught fucking diddling kids?